Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily, and if you are new here, I'm the girl who reads a lot. Aside from reading, there is something I am super passionate about. I would make a career out of it if I could, but I'm not sure how to do that yet, so I haven't. And that thing is fall. So I thought, what better way to kickstart the season? It's literally August, but that's when the fall season starts for me. What better way to get the season started than to start making my fall TBR, curate a fall Pinterest, whatever else we think of along the way. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to be titling this, something along the lines of like get ready for fall with me, something like that. So I thought we would start off by scrolling together through Goodreads. I'm going to search up just like books to read in the fall, so I thought we could go through it together. I'm going to screen record what I'm doing on my iPad so that you can watch along with me, and we will just get ready for fall together. So I found this entire collection of different lists, I guess. Yeah, just different lists of books for the fall. So like best Halloween books, how to get you in the Halloween mood, books to read on a rainy day. Which one do I want to look at first? Reads for spooky season and fall vibes. I like that. All right, the XX I still haven't read, which I feel like I totally should, and I'm late to the game, so I'm gonna add that to my want to read. New York Times bestselling author Rachel Hawkins, writing as Erin Sterling, casts a spell with a spine-tingling romance full of wishes, witches, and hexes gone wrong. 9 years ago, Vivian Jones nursed her broken heart like any young witch would. Vodka, weepy music, bubble baths, and a curse on the horrible boyfriend. Sure, Vivi knows. Okay, you know what? That's all I need to read. Sold. Next. The Kiss Curse. That's the second in that series, so that's also by Erin Sterling. I'm not gonna add that to my TBR because I don't know if I'm gonna like the first one, so I need to do that first. Okay. Legend of Sleepy Hollow, Jane Eyre, I should read eventually. The Lost Apothecary, I actually have on my bookshelf, and I started it, and I did not like it. I just didn't like the writing style. Alright, let's see what this is about. The Witch of Blackbird Pond by Elizabeth George Spear. Orphaned Kit Tyler. Is that not an American Girl doll? It's Kit Kitteridge, never mind. Orphaned Kit Tyler knows as she gazes for the first time at the cold, bleak shores of Connecticut colony that her new home will never be like the shimmering Caribbean island she left behind. In her relatives' stern Puritan community, she feels like a tropical bird that has flown to the wrong part of the world. A bird that is now caged and lonely. The only place where Kit feels completely free is in the meadows, where she enjoys the company of the old Quaker woman known as the Witch of Blackbird Pond. You know what? It's not calling out to me. We're gonna leave that one. A Discovery of Witches is also on my physical TBR. I bought the book last year, so that is definitely going to be read this year. The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, one of my favorite books of all time. If you haven't read it and you're watching this, you must. Okay. What is this? The Physic Book of Deliverance Dane. A spellbinding, beautifully written novel that moves between contemporary times and one of the most fascinating and disturbing periods in American history, the Salem Witch Trials. I love a book about the Salem Witch Trials because I just think that is so interesting and messed up, and I love reading about it. Harvard graduate student Connie Goodwin needs to spend her summer doing research for her doctoral dissertation. When her mother asks her to handle the sale of Connie's grandmother's abandoned home near Salem, she can't refuse. As she is drawn deeper into the mysteries of the family house, Connie discovers an ancient key within a 17th century Bible. The key contains a yellowing fragment of parchment with a name written upon it, Deliverance Dane. This discovery launches Connie on a quest to find out who this woman was and to unearth a rare artifact of singular power, a physic book, its pages a secret repository for lost knowledge. Alright. Do I love that description? Not sure, but I'm gonna add it to want to read. Okay. I want to add The Haunting of Hill House to my TBR. I know that the book is very different from the show. I think the show is just a very loose adaptation. Like, I don't think it's the same plot. Is it at all? Are they even connected? Or yeah, they have to be. They have the same name. But I'm adding that to the TBR because it just feels right. The Witches of Bone Hill. Let's see what this is. Cordelia Bone's meticulously crafted life and career in Dallas are crashing down around her thanks to a philandering husband with criminal debts. This sounds fun. When her older carefree sister Eustace, a cannabis grower in Boulder, interesting, calls to inform her the great aunt they never met has died and they must travel to a small town in Connecticut to deal with the estate. We love books set in Connecticut. The Victorian... She sees an opportunity to unload the house and save herself, but once there, the sisters learn they are getting much more than they bargained for. The Victorian mansion they stand to inherit is bound in a dynasty trust controlled by their late aunt's aging attorney, who insists they inhabit the house and retain it, but keeps them in the dark about the peculiar rituals of their ancestors, not to mention a sexy tattooed groundskeeper. You know what? No, sorry, I'm not feeling that. Just the wording of it didn't feel like something I would like. Let's go to another list. Let's go to Feels Like Fall. I never read any of the Lord of the Rings. If you've read them and you think I should, let me know. It just feels like a really big commitment. And I never watched the Lord of the Rings either. I've only seen The Hobbit, but I'm gonna put my glasses on. Okay, Autumn Getaway. The series is called Seasons of Love. I'm really not looking for like a romance for the fall. I don't know. Ooh, Dead Poets Society. I never read, but I love the movie, so adding that to the TBR because I really need to read that. What is Fairy Heart? I like that cover a lot. That's the whole description. If you light a fire on Mab's hill, she will come for you. All Carrie has ever wanted is to be a part of the magic. Now her brother Lou is dying. To save him, she must bargain with the dangerous fairy queen Mab, who exacts a terrible price. Will the magic help Carrie to save her brother and herself? Let's look at the reviews. I'll come back to you maybe. Little Men. Ooh, The Autumn in Edinburgh. I'm going to Edinburgh. Nah, it sounds a little too... Okay. Maybe I need to be looking at like... Yeah, like let's look at Gothic books because some of these are a little too literal for me. Like, this is what I'm looking for. The Hacienda? Hacienda or Hacienda? Good ratings. Mexican Gothic meets Rebecca. Want to read. Done. Whoever's friends with me on Goodreads is probably their whole entire homepage is probably me adding Want to Read, and I'm really sorry about that. Really sorry. House of Hunger. This looks fun. Oh wait, it's from the author of The Year of the Witching, and I did not like that. I didn't like it. What's Juniper and Thorn? I feel like I've heard of that. From highly acclaimed best-selling author Ava Reed comes a gothic horror retelling of the Juniper Tree set in another time and place within the world of The Wolf and the Woodsman. Not sure what any of that is. Where a young witch seeks to discover her identity and escape the domination of her abusive wizard father. Perfect for fans of Shirley Jackson and Catherine M. Valent. A gruesome curse, a city in upheaval, a monster with unquenchable appetites. Marlinchin and her two sisters live with their wizard father in a city shifting from magic to industry. I like this. Want to read. Now I want to switch to Pinterest because I feel like that's a decent amount of books for now because I already have so many on my physical shelf, and I'm gonna make a whole video talking like in depth about those. But now I would like to look at Pinterest and like curate a Pinterest board for fall. So let's look at fall aesthetic. Okay, love that. Let's save. I have a Pinterest board from last year called Slut for Fall, so we're just gonna continue that one. Okay. This is the perfect photo, actually. The comment says, so you're telling me nobody noticed the freaking kid doll thing in the top window? What? Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that, but it's kind of cool, so I'm gonna save it. But thank you for pointing that out, Easling Nora. All right, iced coffee break. Speaking of fall, I went to Target today and I got the Chobani Pumpkin Spice Creamer. It's so good. Okay, let's go back. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. I want to bake. I want that book. I want a book about mushrooms. I do. I'm really enjoying the way the apple was peeled. And I'm really enjoying, oh my God. I am really enjoying that house. Is that like for tea? Is it a teapot? I'm not sure. Let's see it. I love myself a good academic fall. Am I in school? No. Love the vibes of it though. Yes, this is beautiful. I love the look of warm lighting and a rainy window in the suburbs. It just feels so calming. That's what heaven feels like to me, I think. Love that. Absolutely adore that. I want that right now. Oh, these are so cute. Okay, so I'm not kidding, I make the best pumpkin cookies this world has ever seen, and I'm gonna make them like in the next coming weeks, and I'll vlog it so you guys can have the recipe. You're welcome. They are the best pumpkin cookies ever, and I've been thinking about them for weeks. Oh, I like that outfit. That is very cute. Is that a school bus? The comment says there's always something when you're coming home from school and the leaves are orange and yellow around you and the air is crisp. They just get it. They get it. This is gorgeous. I love the city in the fall. I love everything in the fall. Gilmore Girls, obviously we have to save that. This. Gorgeous. Oh, I love that. I love that. My favorite things. What show? I also want to know what show that is because that looks very cozy. Oh, yes. Let's read some of these. Okay, I actually don't think I can read. Day old bread pack. Still delicious, baked yesterday, all half price. I love that. I love it. Scroll down here. Oof. I am a soup girl. Oh, the recipe's here. What is it? Like a creamy vegan tomato bisque. Okay, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Do you guys like painting or carving pumpkins? I used to only carve like when I was younger with my family, but I hated having to like clean the guts out of the pumpkin. It just felt wrong. It felt like cleaning a turkey for Thanksgiving, which I will never do in my whole life. I will never clean a turkey. It just doesn't look right, and I don't even like turkey. But I'm a painter. I love painting pumpkins. What about smells? Like, do we like candle wise, do we like just like a plain pumpkin candle, or like more of like a sweet, like marshmallow and maple? What's like your favorite kind? I'm definitely a pumpkin girl. I actually use this one candle that my sibling bought me, and it's called Fall Kitchen from Yankee Candle, and it is I think the best candle I've ever had in my life. Maybe we should look at like some outfits. Where should we look? Look at like Halloween sweatshirts. I like that idea. Okay, now we're gonna look on Etsy at like Halloween crew necks. Will I buy them? No, because I'm poor, but it's fun to dream. Oh, at $7.99. Why are these all so cheap? Guys, what? $8.39 for this? What? Oh my god. That is so funny. I love that. Wait, why is everything so cheap? Oh, I love this. Do you guys like Halloween Town? That's like one of my absolute favorite Halloween movies. That and Hocus Pocus. That is so cute. I like this a lot. Just like plain, like very simple. And I think the like sweatshirt looks comfy. Like that looks super cozy. Okay, if you take anything from this video, there's a huge sale going on Etsy right now for Halloween apparel. Have you guys ever been to Salem like for Halloween? Because I've been considering it for a couple years and I've never gone, but every year I want to, and I feel like it would be so much fun. But then I see on TikTok people saying that it's way too packed and it's not fun unless you go like early September. Maybe I should, but let me know if you have and if it's worth it, because it seems like the best place in the world to be during the fall, but maybe it's not. Okay, that's it for this video. I'm not even really sure what to call this, but it was fun. I had a good time. I hope that you had a lovely time too. And then maybe I will come back and do like a full in-depth fall TBR, and we can talk about all those books that I added to my TBR today, and then the ones that I already have on my shelf. And then of course I would love it if you guys could give me some recommendations of your own. Yeah. All right, that is it for today. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your week.